welcome back to Jacob's Toys. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. Netflix Stranger Things Series 5 brought to you by Jazwares. This is their 15cm tall action figure line, and of course it is 11. I've already had a look at the Demogorgon. Here it is kind of next to 11. You can see the scale is pretty cool, so the Demogorgon's that little bit bigger. But so far they've only listed 3 figures. They've listed 11, the Demogorgon and Dustin. Hopefully we're going to get some more, because this is obviously season 5, it's spread out, and maybe some of the other figures are spoilers, who knows. But yeah, overall not a bad action figure. These retail at £19.99 at Smith's Toys, and the really unique thing are these faceplates. So you get 2 faceplates with 11, and you can pop one off and put a different one on, so you get a completely different expression. It's a good alternative to a spare head. You're not getting the full head, you're just getting that faceplate. But yeah, I mean, overall as an action figure it's not too bad. There have been lots of kind of attempts at Stranger Things over the 5 series from various different toy companies, and Jazwares now have the license and will be bringing us more Stranger Things figures. This comes with a whole bunch of accessories. You've got a little torch there, you've also got the backpack, and you get a soft goods hoodie as well. So that's kind of an interesting switch up. A lot of the toy companies will either go for kind of plastic clothing, but it's nice to kind of have that soft goods so that you can kind of switch between styles, I suppose. A little bit of manipulation, and these look pretty decent, I'm not going to lie. I'm really hopeful for some more figures though, because the Stranger Things kind of franchise has never really had a solid action figure line, so it'd be really good for Jazwares to kind of continue with some of the other characters, go back to some of the earlier seasons like season 4 with characters like Eddie and stuff, and kind of just give us a full, fluid, coherent action figure line just to go with Stranger Things. And as this is the final season as well, we know that we're not going to be getting any more kind of shows or anything, any more content, so to kind of go back and revisit all of those other incarnations of the characters would be really cool. But yeah, I'm pleasantly happy with these. I think they look decent. They are durable with playability, so there's a lot of articulation in them. They're made quite well as well, so they're durable for play. But if you're a collector and you just kind of want to have a Stranger Things setup on your display, on your shelf, then these also pose nicely. The Demogorgon comes with like a little base piece. 11 doesn't come with a base piece, but she does come with a bunch of accessories. So this is what I'm saying about a bit of manipulation. So if you put the backpack over the hoodie, then obviously it looks a little bit more realistic. The problem with soft goods is that they just kind of sit. They just hang on the figures, so they can look oversized. But I think the inclusion of the backpack is a nice touch, because it means that you can kind of shape it a little bit to fit her better. And there's actually a drawstring there on the hoodie as well, so you can kind of pull it a bit tighter so that it fits her nicely. But yeah, you can see there in real time the difference of it out of the packet onto the figure just by using that drawstring and that backpack. But yeah, so as I said, 11, Dustin and the Demogorgon are out now. What characters would you like to see next? Is there any particular ones that you would be hopeful to see in this particular action figure line from Jazwares? Have you picked these up yourself? Are you planning on picking them up? I really hope that we get the whole lineup of obviously the boys, the other 3 boys, and some of the other characters like Hopper, of course, Will's mum, all those things. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe, and all of those things. And of course, a massive thank you to Jazwares for sending this over for me to take a look at. Let's have some more, both in the 10cm and the 15cm line.